Alright, it's your boy Reese. You already know, Don't Hurt Yourself, Music on Us Live. And I'm here exclusively, man. One of the last Mohicans of that. Matter of fact, we're gonna give him the label of King of the Streets because he was on that DVD cover, you know, with you know what I'm saying, the general of all generals.
Shout out to IDP Promotions. You know, they started from the street team, now we here, man.
Yeah, so let's just talk about, you know, how it was like today compared to what it is now. How it was back then compared to what it is right now.
I mean, honestly, I look at back then as preparation for today. Like, if it wasn't for those tour buses, if it wasn't for the Upper Smoke tour, those who promoted on that was in the street team, I was out there, you know what I'm saying, the Puff Daddy tour, shit, it was like everything happened when it was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, and it connected. It was like being able to have sex on the road, being able to not get attached to women. As bad as it sounds, it was a prelude to be able to do porn. Because that's the same shit I'm doing. Traveling all over the world, and I'm banging chicks and there's no attachments, man. You know what I mean?
Alright. So when we really talk about like the behind the scenes and the grind, because on that DVD, like they followed y'all, you know, and like what's the difference between the grind now and the grind now? It's like it's like, explain what was the grind like back then compared to then.
Back then it was like we had to be everywhere. You know what I mean? We had posters up on the highway, flyers all over the place. Like we doing guerrilla blitz. You know what I mean? It was not one club, whether it was speed, whether it was the tunnel. Everything was covered with posters, stickers, flyers. Like it used to go bananas. Now it's like everything is digital marketing. You know what I'm saying? It's like how many YouTube hits you got. You know, everything is indoors. We used to have to be out there in the cold, freezing our ass off. You know what I mean? Putting that work in. Going down to the Freaknik to 6 in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? Pulling something last minute because we the last ones out there. Like, guerrilla marketing has changed. You know what I'm saying? And now it's all about a like and a retweet.
That's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember it used to get serious back then. It was all about, like you said, you got there last. If you got there last, then you have to either say, yo, I'm ripping your poster boards down and we gonna have to handle it, or I'm gonna have to say, yo, kid, can you please give me some room? Because my boss is going, if we don't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was either or, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It was real back then.
But you know what? It was real. It's like we kept it peaceful. Like, it was a couple of fights, you know, used to happen. But for the most part, like, we take your poster, we take your staple gun. You know what I mean? That was the violation. Like, that's as far as it would go. Like, you know what I'm saying? You took my staple gun, I can't work. You know what I mean? Like, now it's just, you know, everything is iTunes and, you know, the game changed, man. I miss the good old days, man. I think like they need to have one tour. They just bring everybody out. You know what I mean? And just let us flood the city. Let's do a documentary of, you know, 20 years later. Like we was the people that was helping hip hop from the grassroots. Like people don't know about knowing about an artist or getting to know an artist face to face like now. Like back in the day, we was in the hoods with the artists. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they be in the vans with us. Sometimes they be behind us in different vehicles. You know what I'm saying? But they was going out there. They was going to them dirty clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like in general, we done bought fucking Sugar up here. We done bought fucking Lil Wayne up here. Like we King of the Streets, like that shit started, you know, like that shit started with a man I met in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Back when we had record stores and in-stores where the line be wrapped around the corner, you know what I'm saying? People fighting over free t-shirts and shit, you know, like, trust me, man, the game has changed, man, but hip-hop is still hip-hop, you know what I mean?
Alright, so, like, when these artists, like, it's all about, we know it's all about money when it comes to the business and everything. When these artists be like they don't want to pay and all that, like what's your views on that? Like what, like
it's sad for the next generation because they don't know that the beauty of being able to go into a store and like buy an album and get to read the artwork.
Daddy Long Box.
You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to man Sam.
Oh, you already know. That's the Last Mohicans. We was just talking about the Last Mohicans, man.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't know about that pleasure, like, you know what I'm saying, going to a store, being able to shake the artist's hands and all that, like, it's not like that no more. It's like, people drop something, I think my whole album came out in the summertime, and there was a link on Twitter that was giving the whole shit away, like, the same hour, like,
yeah.
People don't feel the music like we used to, and that, you know, and I think that's going to porn, that going to some of the acting, you know what I mean? Like, even with like Mayweather, like with the boxing, it's like, it gets to so much to a point that it's all about the dollar, that people start to lose the passion for the game, man.
So what would you say to these independent artists when it comes to paying for showcases, and to being part of, like, basically paying to play, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's your views on that? Because you come from the original, you know, like, so they don't understand that. Like, what's your views on that? Like, when it comes to paying for showcases and stuff like that, should artists invest in themselves? Like,
I mean, when you get to the showcases and stuff, you have to put your heart into it. You know what I'm saying? And it's got to the point between the Smack DVDs and everything else that you really gotta put your money where your mouth is. You gotta put your money where your mouth is. You know what I'm saying? And I think, honestly, if that person is going that, you know what I mean, that street or that urban battle rap, you know what I'm saying, route to make it, then you should. You know what I'm saying? You should. You should invest into it, because at the end of the day, the way the labels are set up now, you know what I mean? They gotta throw you a big budget. So you got a better chance of surviving if you got a hit. Let your money and your music talk for you.
Right. And this is coming from a man that worked with how many different labels?
I mean, in the 7 years that I was with It's Done with General, we had to work at least about 20 labels, from independent to major labels, to even just being backup for teams, you know what I'm saying, that wanted us to cover certain areas that was too gritty for us to go, you know what I mean, we was going in the hood. They was in LA in the jungle putting up poster boards, like, trust me, like, we used to hit the streets. Like, street teams back then, you know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. Have you ever went to jail for putting up poster boards? Because, you know, at one point it
got serious.
Yeah.
I was fortunate that I never got caught. I had a couple of few close encounters. You know what I'm saying? I had a few times where, you know, they told me I had to pull the poster boards down. You know what I'm saying? Give them the staple gun. It's like, all right, cool, you know. But I was very fortunate, man. I know some people that went down.
You the man with the cam.
Yeah.
Reese definitely went when they came for us. You know what I'm saying? And I know General, they came for him.
They came for him heavy.
Heavy, right?
They came for him heavy. He was in the newspaper for his shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was good times, yo.
It was definitely a good time, man. So right now, you know what I'm saying, I just want you to know, you know, we just checking in with one of the king of the streets, you know what I'm saying, a guerrilla marketing specialist, and you know, let them know how to find you, you know, and moving forward.
You can check me out on Twitter, Mo_MOE_THE_Monster. You can catch me on Instagram and Snapchat as Mo_the_Monster13.
Alright, and this is your boy Reese, behind the cam, you know, king of the streets, don't hurt yourself, MusicOnUsLive, we already know.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned.